You know that feeling when you're getting closer to a goal and it feels like you can almost just grab it and just take off with it, celebrate the accomplishment, and move on to the next one? Yeah, that's how I feel. What's good, fam? We back in these Veho streets, and man, I gotta say, I'm feeling real good because this route right here is about to check off another box to get us that much closer to what we're trying to accomplish with starting this business. Man, I can't wait to explain it. Man, I can't wait to share what I've learned because I've heard so many different things about how to start this business, what needs to be done. Matter of fact, let me just go knock out this route right quick. Give me just a second. I'm gonna knock it out real quick. I'll explain everything to you, let you know what I learned and how much closer we are to reaching that goal of getting this cargo van back out on this road, baby. So yeah, let me knock out this route and I'll be right back with you in just a second. And just like that, we are done. Man, knocked that route out in about 4.5 hours, right at a little bit more. It's about like 4 hours and 40 minutes. But anyway, that route paid $104.50. And that was the last that we needed to hit that 300 mark. And when I say 300 mark, that's the pay for the next thing that we needed to start the business. So let's catch you up, because I told you I'm going to be transparent, tell you all the numbers. So first, we paid $4.99 for the business name. That was through Zen Business. Yes. Yes, I know you didn't have to pay for it. We could have went to the state. We could have filed other ways, but I'm not doing all that. The $4.99 paid for the business name, the EIN number, and it expedited it. It made it so you can get it back in 2 to 3 days. I don't want to play. I just got it out the way because I'm not the tax person. I'm not the EIN person. I'm not doing all that. Go ahead and put your information in as in business, select submit. 2 or 3 days later, got a business name and the EIN. That's what we did. $4.99. Now the $300 that I'm talking about, we ran 3 days of Veho, made the $300. This route $104.50 added on to that and made the final $300. The reason we needed the $300 was because that was planned for the authority and the DOT. Now this is only for Texas. I didn't do research for all the United States. This is just for Texas. When we always ask, do you need DOT numbers? Do you not need them? Do you need authorities? Whatever. I'm one of those people. I'd rather us have it all in case we decide to do something than not have it and then some great opportunity comes up and we can't do anything. So the $300 is basically for the authority. So in Texas, I don't know if it's like that somewhere else. Everywhere else, just tell me in the comments. In Texas, when you pay for the authority, which is $300, you automatically get the DOT number right then free. It comes with it. You get it, submit it, a few minutes later, you got a DOT number. But as far as the authority goes, it takes 20 to 24 calendar days before you get that authority back. So DOT allows you to go all over Texas. As soon as you get that number, you can start using the cargo van to run all over Texas right then. The authority allows you to go over state lines and go all over the United States. And that was $300. Now I could go to the ins and outs, but the gentleman I spoke with on the phone was super amazing. He not only explained the process to me, he also sent me an email that gave detailed instructions on how to do it. Matter of fact, I will put the link to the website that you have to go to, which is the FMCSA, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I'm doing all off the top of the head. FMCSA, if I'm not mistaken. That right there is the website for you to go get everything taken care of. Now, I could just sit here and try to explain it to you step by step, but that wouldn't help you. So what I did with the research, I got the information and recorded it as I was talking to him so you can hear it come from the man's mouth himself. So I'm not going to hold you up. I want to first off saying thank y'all for even tuning in. I hope this information is helpful to y'all. I want y'all to stay blessed as always. Hey, make sure you hit the like, the notification, subscribe bell, and man, just stay with us because we're going to keep dropping this knowledge. But until then, I'm going to make sure the clip of the audio from the gentleman is on the end of it. I'll make sure the link gets put in the description. But until the next time, y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all. Peace. I was calling because I didn't know. I'm reading everything online, but I'm trying to make sure I don't do anything wrong. So,
oh, that's great.
I have a cargo van, and I'm starting a cargo van business. And I'm trying to
cross the state lines.
Huh? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be crossing state lines?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm assuming I'd rather have it just in case. I'd rather be able to than just stay because I'm in Texas, and I'd rather have it to be safe. So I didn't know how it worked, what I needed.
Okay.
Because I hear so much between you need an authority, you don't, you need a dot, you don't. And I was like, let me just call and find out.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're going to be for hire and you're going to be transporting other people's property, you'll need to have a DOT number. Okay.
Okay.
And if you're going to be crossing state lines with other people's property, and they're going to be paying you to do that, then you're going to have an MC number. Okay.
Okay.
And the MC number will cost you $300, and then you'll have to have commercial liability insurance and a BMC3 on file prior to going active and being authorized to cross state lines. Your DOT number is absolutely free, and you do not have to have any filings to go along with that for the FMCSA. You can be legal to drive within the state of Texas in 10 minutes if you're fast with the computer. So,
When you say, is that after you get the authority, you mean?
Your DOT number, not your authority. Your authority, there's two different things. You have a DOT number, okay?
Okay.
And the DOT number authorizes you to operate within the confines of the state that you live in.
Okay.
Which in your case would be Texas. So you can operate in Texas with a DOT number. To cross over state lines, you need to have an MC number, which is what we call authority, okay? That's your trucking authority, your authority to cross over state lines. There's a little more expense involved in that. Well, quite a bit more expense involved in that. But
so
a lot of people do it.
So I want to make sure I got this straight, because that's the reason I'm calling, because I've heard so much different stuff about weight and all this other stuff. So even though it's a cargo van, it still falls under the same parameters as, say, like a box truck or 18-wheeler.
Somewhat. Not necessarily.
But even with the cargo van, you still need the authority
the DOT number and
the authority
yes.
to cross outside of state lines.
Yes.
And the DOT number gets it inside the state.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I think I got it.
That is correct. Yes, sir.
So in this process, when I'm online looking at the website right now, I would, because it put me under the USCR. So I would.
Yeah, the UCR or the URS.
Yes, URS. I'm sorry. So I need to apply. I need to apply for that first.
Yes. Now, let me stop you. Okay. I want to send you an email. Okay, to the email address that you provided for me.
Okay.
And there's actually a training module that you can go through. Okay. Before you go in there and you start making selections in that URS, make sure that you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Because there's stuff in there that's very confusing. Okay. You would sound like, well, yeah, I'm a freight forwarder. When in fact, a freight forwarder means that that's someone that owns a warehouse and they consolidate shipments and they ship them out by the truckload. And you're actually not going to be a freight forwarder. But it sounds like that you're going to be a freight forwarder. I mean, if you just use logic, it sounds like, well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But that's not what that term means.
Okay.
In the trucking industry. And so in household goods, unless you're going to be a moving company, you wouldn't want to select household goods. People think, well, I'm going to haul couches for Lowe's, or I'm going to haul washing machines for Lowe's. So I'd be hauling household goods. That's not what that means. It means that I'm a moving company that's going to be moving people from their one home to another.
Okay.
That's what household goods means. Okay. Just to haul in new couches for Amazon is not household goods. Okay. That's just general freight.
Got it.
And you wouldn't be a broker or or a freight forwarder. I think I said that one. And the only thing you'd do is just be a carrier of property, and you would be selecting whether you would be crossing state lines or not.
Okay. That makes sense.
So there's just a lot of stuff you have to pay really close attention to in that URS. Okay. And just don't make any mistakes. It takes a while to straighten those mistakes out after you make them.
Got it.
So if you're going to get an MC number, that MC number will cost you $300 in there. Okay? If you've messed up and you've added something in there that you shouldn't have added and it charges you $600, you know there's a mistake. So don't pay it. Go back and fix it. Don't pay it. And, or call in and ask someone to help you figure out what mistake it is that you made. Okay?
Got it.
But, your cargo van would not be it would not be classified as a CMV. You'd have all zeros in the CMV classification or in that area. You would be under non-CMVs, okay? And it asks for a number of non-CMVs, and you can put 1 or 2 or whatever, how many cargo vans you're going to own. You can put that there, okay? Trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't believe there is that I could think of right offhand. But just remember, whenever you get to the end, and if it's trying to charge you more than $300, there's a mistake there.
Got it.
That you're going to need to go back and check out.
Okay, that sounds good. So
Right.
I will look for that email,
Right.
and from my understanding, I will fill out the information watch the video, fill out everything
Yes,
for
sir.
the authority, the 300, pay to make sure it's not over $300, and that gets
Yes,
it where
sir.
I can go across state lines. And once that gets approved, I'm supposed to go back in and apply for the dot.
No.
Okay.
No. You get your DOT number instantly.
Oh,
Okay.
when you do the authority, it's instant with the DOT.
Yes, you'll get your DOT number instantly. The DOT number will not cost you money.
Okay.
You can actually get a DOT number to operate in the state of Texas for free for $0. The MC number is what's going to actually cost you money. Now, once you get done this evening with this and you have your DOT number, provided you have your van and it's licensed and you have insurance on it and everything, you can actually work in Texas.
Okay. How long does it take for the authority to get approved?
It takes 20 to 24 business days or 20 to 24 calendar days to become active as long as you have your insurance and your BOC3 on file. All that information is in this email.
Okay.
For your processing agents or your BOC3, it's all listed in here. Okay.
Got it.
And everything. This is a pretty comprehensive starter kit here. Okay. So just make sure that you follow all the instructions that's in this email and look at all the resources in this email, and you should be fine. Okay, sir?
Sounds good. I appreciate your help. And then once I get that email, I'll get everything started and going. And I know from what you're telling me, DOT, I can start in Texas, and I wait the however many days for the authority before I can go outside of Texas.
That's right. Just make sure you have to get your insurance filed, and you'll have to have $300,000 of commercial liability insurance, and you'll have to have a BOC3 on file prior to that 20 to 25 day window, and you'll go active.
Sounds good. I got it. It makes sense now.
Okay, sir. Thank you for calling FMCSA. Let me give you a reference number for your call.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.